Is God concerned? I'm sorry, let's back that up. Okay. Is God concerned with little details? Oftentimes people have the attitude, God's not concerned about petty details. Well, we need to be careful. We should trust in the grace and the mercy of God, but we should also trust that when God tells us something, He means it. Welcome to this, your daily 180 Bible study. We're talking about deadly lies. And one of the most deadly lies that is prominent today is the idea God's not concerned with petty details, petty doctrines. Well, first of all, who decides what's a petty detail or a petty doctrine? What we need to do is honestly go to God's Word and ascertain what does God say, and then we need to reverence God enough to do what He says, exactly what He says, and the way that He says it. In Leviticus chapter 10, we find here in the Old Testament a principle. And God drives down a stake in the ground to say, I want you to know how I feel about doing what I have authorized and not doing what I've authorized and going beyond what I've authorized. And it's a story about two priests, Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron. Join me in verse number 1. Nadab and Abihu, the sons of Aaron, each took his censer and put fire in it, put incense on it, and offered profane fire before the Lord, which He had not commanded them. So fire went out from the Lord and devoured them, and they died before the Lord. Now I want you to get this. We look at it and we think, what's wrong with the fire? It's profane fire. It's not fire that God had commanded. It is not authorized by God. Now to you and me, that seems like a petty thing. Fire's fire. No. God had a reason for this. And God said, I want you to offer it the way I have instructed you to offer this fire. And there's a reason behind it. And look at verse number 3. And Moses said to Aaron, this is what the Lord spoke, saying, by those who come near me, I must be regarded as holy. And before all the people, I must be glorified. When we have the attitude that we can just be kind of willy-nilly, do things any old way that we please, and details don't matter. I know what's in my heart. Just listen to my heart, God. I love you. I know I'm not doing exactly what you said, but my heart's in it. Listen, folks, to believe that is to believe a lie that will cost you your soul. Yes, your heart must be in it. Yes, your intentions must be right. But if your heart's in it and your intentions are right, you want to do what God has authorized, nothing more and certainly nothing less. Join us again tomorrow for your daily 180 Bible study.